right, guys, yard hunt update number 7. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great day and a great start to your week. I don't have a lot to report on in the yard hunt tonight. There are some things that I do want to run by you guys here in just a little bit when we get back to the yard. Right now, I'm actually headed to a dollar store. I went to one the other day because I'm working on a build video for you guys, and the skeleton hands that they have at the dollar store, at least out my way, the majority of the dollar stores this year have those hollow plastic ones that just, they look horrific. But a couple years ago, they had those awesome ones that are kind of shaped like this. You guys know what I'm talking about? They have the the left and right, because, you know, thumbs in the opposite sides. So if you can get a pair of those, man, they're really awesome. So the local one next to my house had 2 left, and it did happen to be a left and a right. But now I'm on this quest, man. I keep hitting every dollar store I can find. There's probably 4 or 5 dollar stores in like a 2-mile radius, 3-mile radius of my house. So I'm hitting one that I haven't hit in a very long time. I'm gonna see if they have those there. The other thing too is Spirit finally opened up here. I'm gonna hit that tonight as well. I don't know if I'll take you guys with me on that one or not, but I don't know if I've ever said it. I'm not a big Spirit guy, honestly, but it's like part of the season for me when it first opens, just to go. So I am gonna go check that out, and yeah, talk to you guys in just a few. I can't say that was unsuccessful. They did have those hands, but it came in a set with a skull, and it's one of those deals where you know, it's for your yard, where you put the stake with the skull on it, and then like 2 hands like next to one another, like it's coming out of the ground. It was $5. So I was like, you know, it's not awful, because the skull actually was a halfway decent sized skull. I mean, I wasn't crazy about the sculpt of it by any means, but you might be able to rip the jaw off and, you know, make it as part of a tombstone or something down the line. But those hands at the other store were $1.50 each. So I'm thinking, well, $3 for a set of pretty killer hands, or you know, $5 and you get a skull too. So I'm like, all right, I'll grab it. So I'm waiting in line, and of course I'm behind a person that can't figure out how to use which credit card or whatever. I stood there 10 minutes behind one person, and I just don't have the patience, so so I left. But the cool thing is I know who has them now. Again, I'd just like to buy them separately, but yeah, you know, worst case scenario, I could buy that, a little package deal, I guess. I am pretty psyched about this new build video that I'm doing. I'm pretty much done with all the footage. I'm in the process of editing everything right now, and usually I like to kind of keep them as a surprise coming up. But I'll let you guys know it's going to be an upgraded version, a hot-rodded version of my animated groundbreaker that I did for you guys last year. This is pretty sweet, man. I have to say, it's something that I've sort of had sketched out all year long, and I keep making tweaks, and I finally got it down to a point where it's pretty awesome. I'm pretty psyched. And this is actually going to go to Jordan at My Flippin' Life. He reached out to me a couple months ago. He saw my other animated groundbreaker tutorial that I did for you guys last year, and he goes, dude, can you send that to me, or send me one? And he wants to corpse it out. So I thought that was cool. I know he's working on kind of a graveyard section of his yard hunt. So this will fit in there perfectly for him, man. So yeah, I hope to have that out by tomorrow at the latest. I have such a busy week this week. It's insane. So yeah, if I don't get that out by tomorrow, I'm afraid it's probably not going to get out until, you know, like possibly Sunday. So yeah, so let's see what they got at Spirit. Same old zombie heads. I want them to come out with a new one, man. I use all these. Hey, look, it's Steve. A scary trooper. Into the danger zone. Thank you. Hi guys, we're back in the yard. I did notice the other night that my candles, like the timing, I think is off a little bit on them. It's either that or the batteries that I put into those. I'll be honest with you, I have a whole bag of batteries that are kind of, not dead, but maybe halfway there, and I was trying to go through those first. They were being used as Xbox controller batteries. So yeah, I'll probably have to go through all these again and just put brand new batteries in them. They usually last an entire season without having to change them out. So one thing I keep forgetting to do, and I don't know what my problem is, because everywhere I go, I'm digging through creepy cloth to get to lights, to get to other props in my shop or in the shed. And I usually take creepy cloth, I put some on the bottom. I actually, last year I took dirt and put, dirt around the bottom, make it look like it was popping out. It looked pretty cool. But what I like to do is drape creepy cloth kind of over the top to cover up that landscaping block that I have underneath that's actually holding that up. So I still have to do that. One thing that I still can't decide on, and I wanted to run this by you guys. In the past, my AtmosFX Ghost that I'd like to use, I think my favorite place to put her is in this window. That's my dining room, and it's a real open floor plan. You can see through my dining room right into the kitchen. So to have like that, the screen up there, I leave the blinds up with just a little bit of light in the background so you can see through the ghost. It's such a great effect. The past, I don't even know now, a couple years maybe, I don't want to say I got lazy, but I put the projector over there hidden, and I just put it up on the vinyl fence, and it was really cool just to add another element kind of in the background. But yeah, you just kind of lose it. There's something really eerie about having it in a window in the house that's really cool. And I don't know, if you guys use any of the Atmos stuff, but my favorite one is, I think it's the original Ghostly Apparition. Something about that to me that's just so eerie. And the ones they did past that, I just wasn't crazy about. They got kind of bubblegum-ish looking. I just couldn't take them, I don't want to say take them serious, but yeah, so there's that. Another thing I'm going to have to tweak is Michael Myers, his head is, it's not as, it used to have a real fluid movement. I made this a couple of years ago, or no, I'm sorry, I made this last year. And that's just a reindeer motor inside to turn his head like that. It's just a piece of PVC and it goes straight up into the bottom of a styrofoam head. And yeah, it was super smooth last year, and I don't know what it's catching on, but yeah, I'm going to have to get inside that. Hopefully this weekend, just to kind of see it. Probably something just isn't aligned. And man, I go back and forth as far as Steve and Walter go, because the grave popper, as soon as it starts to get dark out and everything turns on, I mean, he's doing his thing from the get-go. Everything turns on about 7 o'clock here now, and I have it all set to about midnight or 12:30. I'm thinking of doing the same thing with my two zombies. I think I mentioned to you guys I was going to connect them both to a Fright Props controller, a sensor, so when you come up then they go off. But it just seems like a shame that they're just kind of standing there doing nothing, But I don't know, more to come on that. That's something I'm going to have to find time to program the controller. It takes if you're adding any type of audio with it and you want it to sort of match up, it takes a little bit to get it to look, I'll say, natural. We're talking about two zombies here. We want them to look realistic and natural. You guys know what I'm getting at. And yeah, my crypt dweller will be down here. And I still haven't decided yet where I want to put the cauldron creep. It's a great piece that I would really like to have. I don't want to, this would be a great spot for it, honestly, right here, but I don't want to cover up the Living Dead girl. She looks incredible right there, in my opinion, the way the light's hitting her. It's perfect. It's like she's glowing. So I may end up, I don't know, I just don't want too much stuff crammed together, So that's the story of my life. I lay in bed at night thinking of of things like this. And yeah, Gary Trooper, my other groundbreaker zombie, will go here. And I think that might be it as far as what I have built so far for animatronics. I have another one. She's in storage that I was going to build something out of her. I was contemplating maybe making her into a nun. I thought that would be kind of cool, you know, but I don't know. We'll see. I do have an extra 12-volt wiper motor I just found recently that I didn't realize I had with a speed controller. So yeah, more to come on that. But again, hope you guys are all doing well, and thanks so much for hanging out with me, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.